Hi folks, my name is Boland and I want to create this little video because I want to show you something that has come to my attention recently which has really annoyed the hell out of me in regards to the new Windows 8 operating system from Microsoft. Now, don't get me started folks, I could go on about an awful lot of issues in Windows 8 that I don't like. It's very user unfriendly, I have to say, compared to Windows 7, which is just bliss. One issue has came to light last night, as a matter of fact, and I just can't believe it. I cannot understand what the hell Microsoft were up to when they did this. So I want to show this to you and show you just how bad Windows 8 is, and I hope Microsoft take note of this. I know they probably won't. They probably won't even see this video. But if they are, I hope they take note and they fix it. Because this is just a slap in the face to the user base. Really. I am an independent software developer. You know, I create my own software and stuff. And I've been working on a piece of software recently called AAGGHH. If you actually come to the Track Productions website, you'll see an awful lot of information on this piece of software. I have a competition running at the moment to win a copy of it, but I've got some movies showing it in action and stuff like that. This software is very close to release, and I have been using beta testers to check out this software and make sure everything's okay. And they've been sending me back feedback and suggestions, and one of the things that was brought to my attention is this. The AAGGHH user manual is out of alignment in regards to its text and icons, and there is missing text in the beta manual, to which I fixed. The manual to ship with the software is fully edited to be correct and with perfect alignment and all information present. Apologies to the beta testers, I was not aware you had received the manual in such poor state until recently. Now folks, I have to admit the manual was in a bad state, and I'll show it to you now. I'll just close this. If I come down here, I have the beta installed here. Where are we going now? Track Productions, AAGGHH beta, AAGGHH manual. This is the beta manual, the user manual that the beta team got. It looks okay scrolling through, but I can see problems with it already. But just to show you specifically, if I come down here, here's where the first problem occurs. This page here is showing you the file menu in AAGGHH and what all the different entries do. And if you scroll down to the bottom, Quit AAGGHH has no entry. It doesn't say, the text that describes what it does isn't there. If we come down further, you look here, this is the graph paper setup icon, and you can see it's beside the graph paper text. But if I scroll down further, this icon here appears. Now this is the undo icon, but there is the undo text. As you can see, it is completely out of alignment. And if I scroll down even further folks, here's another example of missing text. If this happens, just click the next page, snap to grid. The text is missing. Now folks, I have to admit, I was totally baffled as to how this has happened. I do desktop publishing an awful lot, I'm pretty good at it, and I use Microsoft Publisher to do all my desktop publishing because I think it's a fantastic package. So how this was after happening, I don't know, but I did see it, and I fixed up the user manual and what have you, and I thought all was well. That changed last night folks. and I'm going to show you why. This is my desktop computer, folks, and I am running Windows 7, which I have to admit is an absolutely fantastic operating system. I really do like it. Now, I am going to, down here, see I've got Publisher. This is Microsoft Publisher 2010, part of the Office suite. I always buy Office Professional in order to get Publisher because I use it and I really enjoy it. Now I'm going to open the Digigraph Tree manual. You can see it there, folks. Digigraph3.pub, that's the user manual. So I'm going to open that. And here it is, folks. Now this manual, this is the edited manual that has everything in alignment. So there's the start page. Now I want you to take note, folks, that on the start page I do have my details at the bottom of it, okay? There we go. If I just come over here and go to one of the other pages, let's see, here we go. There is the page with the file menu, and as you saw in the beta manual, that text was missing. Quit Digigraph 3, it's there now. If I go to the, if I go to this page, there is the graph paper icon with the text, and if I scroll down, there's the undo icon in alignment with the undo text. So all is well, folks, okay? Now, folks, this is my laptop and this is running Windows 8, and you can tell it's Windows 8 because there's the Windows 8.1 icon, and if I click on that, there's the Windows 8 start menu. So Windows 7 on my desktop, Windows 8 on my laptop, and I'm going to launch Publisher. So here's Publisher again, Microsoft Publisher 2010, the exact same version that's on my desktop. And I go to recent files, and there it is, folks, the Digigraph Tree manual, the exact same file that is on my desktop that looks perfect. So I'm going to open this, folks. Now, folks, look what's going on here. This is the start screen, the opening page of the manual, and if I scroll down, there's the Night Track Productions icon, and look at the text that represents my details. It is slap bang right up against the icon, and because the icon's in the way, 2014 is off over here to the side. If I go to another page, you can see that this is the file menu page, and everything is there, but there is a huge gap now at the bottom of the page. All the text is there, but what's this big gap down the bottom? That's not in the user manual on my desktop. And if I go here, folks, that's the wrong page, folks, sorry about that, hold on, there we go. This is the page with the graph paper icon. See that? Graph paper setup. You can see the icon, you can see the text is out of alignment even here. As I scroll down this page, folks, there is undo, the text for undo, and there's the icon for it. They are completely out of alignment. So what the hell is going on? Well, folks, I found the answer of what's going on. This is the Microsoft form for people who have issues, and this is the Microsoft Office Publisher questions and answer form, and I found this topic. Documents format changes when working on the same document on different computers. I read down through this, folks, and the answer became clear. It seems that Microsoft, when developing Windows 8, decided to change the way fonts are displayed. There are loads of people here having this problem, loads of them. But look at here, folks. Here we go. It appears that text is rendered differently on Windows 8 machines. It turns out, folks, that Microsoft changed the way text is displayed on a Windows 8 machine, and this effect has changed Publisher. Now, folks, Publisher is desktop publishing software. It gives you pixel perfect accuracy when laying out texts and images when designing documents. And this change in Windows 8 has screwed that up and basically slapped all Publisher users in the face. Here's someone who's had an issue with it. They have a PDF document that is different. Here they have a Publisher document that's different. When they save the document as a PDF file in Windows 7, this is how it looks. And in Windows 8, this is how it looks. Looks the same, right, folks? Well, watch this. I'm going to jump between the two documents. Do you see that, folks? Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 7, Windows 8. It turns out, folks, that Microsoft made this change in order to give you 5% more text in a text box. And this has screwed up Publisher. The only way, if you have any Publisher documents created on Windows 7, Vista, XP, etc., and you load them into Publisher running on Windows 8, you're screwed. They won't display properly. The only way to fix it is to manually re-edit the document in Windows 8, and that's what happened to me, folks. I edited the Digigraph user manual for the beta in Windows 8, and then I converted it to a PDF on Windows 7, and that is why my PDF user manual is completely out of whack, because in Windows 8 I was able to fit a lot more stuff on the screen. So I just thought what you see is what you get, but not in this case, folks. What you see is what you get, only as long as you don't move between Windows 8 and one of the previous versions of Windows in regards to using Publisher. Because if you do try to do what you see is what you get, and you design your document in Windows 8 as this user manual was, and then you take it to Windows 7 and you convert it to a PDF document, then stuff ends up out of alignment, such as the undo icon and the undo text. Is Microsoft looking to fix this? Apparently not. I can't find any information about Microsoft looking into this problem and offering a fix for users. So in other words, Microsoft, in designing Windows 8, have slapped Publisher users in the face and have ruined every Publisher document designed on Windows 7 and below. And the only way for Publisher users to fix it is to manually load the document into Windows 8, Publisher on Windows 8, and manually change it to fit the new resolution. And folks, that's a bloody farce, that is. However, there is one bit of good news, folks. I'm back on my desktop here, and there is a Digigraph tree manual. Now this is the edited manual in perfect alignment, created as a PDF on my desktop. Okay, so if I open up this manual, you can see that everything is in alignment. There's the Nitrat Productions icon, there's the text, all perfect. I can scroll down through the manual, folks. Everything is correct. The text, there's no big gap down the bottom of this page. text here is in alignment with their icons. There's the graph paper setup text and there's the undo text, and everything is in perfect alignment. Now folks, here we are back on my laptop, and there is the Digigraph 3 manual. This is the fully perfectly aligned manual PDF file exported from my Windows 7 desktop, and as you can see folks, this manual is in perfect alignment. There's the text and the icon not overlapping. If I scroll further down, you can see that everything is good. There's no huge gap at the bottom of that page, and there's the graph paper icon and text in alignment, and the undo icon and text in alignment. So folks, as long as what you see in Publisher is in perfect alignment for what you want, when you create a PDF file, be you creating it on Windows 7 or Windows 8, once it's in a PDF file, you can transfer that PDF file anywhere, and regardless of the version of Windows that a person looking at the PDF file is using, your PDF file will display perfectly, no problems. But folks, as you saw, the problem here is with Publisher. I don't know what the hell Microsoft were thinking. This just, it's not a runner folks. That's the wrong thing. There we go. I mean, look at this folks. There's the Night Track Productions icon and there's the text, and it's completely out of whack. Now this is the exact same PDF file folks. The exact same. There's the file menu page, huge gap down the bottom. And here's the graph paper setup page. Scroll down, there's the text for undo, there's the icon. And it's all because Microsoft changed the way fonts are rendered on Windows 8, and this has affected Publisher, and Microsoft don't seem to be in any rush to fix this. So basically they're telling Publisher users that anything you created on Publisher running on Windows 7 or before or lower, if you take it into Publisher running on Windows 8, you're screwed. And vice versa, if you create a document on Publisher running on Windows 8 and you take it into Windows 7, Publisher running on Windows 7 or lower, the alignment will be all out of whack again. And folks, that's not a runner. That's crazy, that is. I am furious as hell over this. So that's why I made this video. I wanted to show this farce. Another problem with Windows 8. Oh, don't get me started folks, I said I could highlight tons of issues with this operating system, but this one really has grinded my teeth. So my advice folks is, when you're working on Windows 8, get your document done. When you're working on Publisher, get your document done on either Windows 8 or Windows 7 and below, and convert it to a PDF and be happy with it. But if you want to transfer a Publisher document between Publisher running on Windows 7 or below and Windows 8, you're screwed, because you will manually have to go through the task of editing that document to get everything back into alignment. And Microsoft, that's a sham, that is.